And well, once upon a time, a skipper, I was a supercargo over in the Orient when I was a kid for a while. Most anything. I could play an awfully nasty hand of bridge. So the 3 officers on the ship needed a 4th, so they made me a supercargo, and I went to Java. Well, anyhow, about the way it worked out. I had an interesting time of it. The old skipper told me that now it was real hard to stay on the straight and narrow. And it was easier to wander down that primrose path and to get into sin and so forth, and to be lured off of the track of righteousness. He told me this was real easy. Well, I went ashore one night in a Chinese port. I was very bored as a youth, as prone to be occasionally, very bored with life. There was very, very little adventure. Life was dull. We'd just gone through a typhoon, but that was all over. And I decided that I would stray from the beaten path. I had more trouble. It was the most difficult thing you ever saw in your life, to try to get off the straight and narrow. And I finally did manage to get involved one way or the other. And I had an awful hangover the next morning and a terrific welt under one eye and so forth. And he stood there telling me, now you should have stayed on the straight and narrow, just even though it was a difficult path, so forth. And I was in enough of a vicious mood. I said, "You see all the difficulty I'm in?" And he said, "Yeah, well, I do." I said, "Well, all that difficulty, that lies over there on that primrose path that you've been dressing up for me." And I said, "It's the hardest thing in the world to get into trouble, and the hardest thing in the world to get out of it. This is difficult. Being good, that's easy."